Hello, welcome to Higher Ground Gaming. This is Eric, and today we're going to play another game of Digital Diamond Baseball, featuring a game that actually was not played on this day, but it is on the schedule. It's the game between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. The reason I picked it was there were a couple good matchups here, a couple good stat matchups anyway. Matt Kemp is trying to keep his bat hot. Matt Kemp is currently 10 for 23 in his last 5 games with 11 runs batted in and 5 runs scored. And also Freeman has been 8 for 19 in his last 5 games with 6 RBI and 8 runs scored. So I figured that would be a good matchup to feature. So let's get into that right away. Actually, those are his stats there. We go. Let's play some ball. So we have Dickey on the mound for the Atlanta Braves, who I just saw pitch yesterday, beating St. Louis, snapping their 8-game winning streak. And Adam Wilk will pitch for the New York Mets. So those are your starting pitchers. Actually, it looks like Matt Harvey and Dickey. So it's been a pitching change, I guess. That sounds like a little bit better pitching matchup anyway. So there's your lineup for the New York Mets. And there's your lineup for the Atlanta Braves. And let's get this game underway. And we'll be right back with our starting lineups. Mr. Miller just came in, so I'm going to have a quick chat with him, and I'll be right back. Alrighty, Mr. Brody and I are back. You all ready, Mr. Brody? Alright, so let's get into this game between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. The Atlanta Braves come into the game with a record of 16-11, surprisingly. And the New York Mets are 10-18. So Dickey takes the hill for the Braves. And Knuckleballer is 3-3 in the real life stats with a 4.19 ERA, 43 innings pitched, 41 hits allowed, 24 runs, 20 of them earned, 9 homers though, 18 walks and 22 strikeouts with a whip of 1.37, and on base percentage against him is 332. In the actual season, in the replay, he's 2-1 with an ERA of 2.31. So only 27 hits allowed in 35 innings. Only 9 earned runs out of the 15 runs. 5 homers, 10 walks, and 20 strikeouts. So he's fared much better in the actual replay. So alright. So that's the Braves pitching there. And the lineup for the New York Mets going to be as follows. It's going to be Asdrubal Cabrera, the switch hitting shortstop, bats first. Rene Rivera is behind the plate, batting second. Batting third, the left fielder Michael Conforto. Cleanup hitter is the right fielder Jay Bruce. Batting fifth is Wilmer Flores, the first baseman. Second baseman Neil Walker will bat sixth. Jose Reyes, the veteran, bats seventh. Curtis Granderson, another veteran there, will bat 8th, play center field. And on the mound, batting 9th, will be Matt Harvey. Mr. Brody has actually learned something from Mags there, as he's licking his paw and rubbing his face. So that's something he picked up from his sister Mags. And there's Miss Mags. She's in the house. She just enjoyed a nice turkey dinner, canned food there. Shared it with Mr. Brody. Checking out my sneakers over there in the corner. Miss Mags, come and say hi. Straighten the camera there, Mr. Brody. Get him on center. You ready there, Mr. Brody? Alright. So Asdrubal Cabrera steps into the plate with a .257 average in the actual season. And again, this is through 6 weeks of games. So through 33 games, he's hitting .257 with 3 homers and 14 runs batted in. And in the simulation, he's hitting just .211 in 29 games with a homer and 14 runs batted in. So Dickey looks in for the sign from Flowers. Here's the windup and the pitch. And it's going to be a walk. 665 and above, and he would have got on, but now he's going to get on with a walk. So leadoff walk. Brings up Rene Rivera, the catcher. The simulation is hitting .220 with 5 runs batted in 18 games. And through 20 games and first 6 weeks, he hit .323 with a homer and 10 runs batted in. So he's been struggling so far in the replay. See what he can do here with a runner on first and nobody out. And I think he might go. He gets a good jump. He doesn't get a good jump here, but it's going to be a single to left. And see if he takes the extra base. And Flowers can't get the tag in time. And the run comes in. So Rivera has himself an RBI single. And the Mets are on the board first. And Rivera advanced to second on a throw. So next up will be Michael Conforto. The left fielder is hitting .228 in the simulation with 7 homers and 10 runs batted in. Hit .343 with 9 homers and 24 runs batted in the actual season through 33 games. So his power numbers are there, but the average isn't quite there yet. So Dickey looks in for the sign from Flowers. Here's the windup and the pitch. And he's going to hit a hot shot to Freeman. He dives, he gets it, races to the bag, and beats Conforto by a step. So Rivera advanced to third on the play. So 1 out. And a runner on third now for Jay Bruce. Hit .274 with 10 homers and 26 runs batted in the actual season through 34 games. So far through 28 games, he's hitting just .224, but with 8 homers and 16 runs batted. So again, the average isn't there, but the power is. See what he can do here. Looks like he's going to hit a shallow fly ball to right. Marquez is there, makes the catch. And Rivera will hold. It's not very deep. So 2 down now. And that'll bring up Wilmer Flores, the first baseman. Hitting just .222 with 3 homers and 11 runs batted in 16 games. Through 22 games, he hit .242 with 2 homers and 7 runs batted in. So Dickey looks in for the sign. That's what he likes. Looks at the runner. He has the windup and the pitch. And a sweeping curve. Strikeout for Dickey. So that'll do it. So the Mets get 1 run on 1 hit and 1 man left on base. And after 1/2, it's the Mets 1 and Atlanta nothing. So Matt Harvey will step onto the rubber for the Mets. So far in the simulation, he's got a record of 2-2 with an ERA of 3.77. 31 innings pitched, 21 hits allowed, 13 earned runs, 4 homers, 8 walks, and 24 strikeouts. A whip of below 1, a .935, and opponents are hitting just 2 on base percentages is .254 against him. So 2-2 with a 3.77 ERA as compared to 2-3 with a 5.62 ERA. So he's definitely doing a little better ERA wise than he actually did in the regular season. So the Braves lineup is as follows. Jace Peterson, the second baseman, will bat first. Ender Inciarte is the center fielder, batting second. Batting third is the streaking Freddie Freeman, the first baseman. Batting cleanup, another streaking Brave, is the left fielder Matt Kemp, both of which were featured in the highlights of the current highlights. Tyler Flowers is also having a good season in real life. Will be batting fifth in catching. Batting sixth will be the right fielder Nick Markakis. Batting seventh is Danny Santana, the third baseman. Batting eighth, Dansby Swanson, the shortstop. And on the mound batting ninth is Dickey. So Jace Peterson comes into the game through 27 games, hit .227 with 6 RBIs in the actual season. And he's played 20 games in the replay, hitting .357 with a homer and 9 runs batted in. So he's fared much better in the replay than in the actual season. Thus, he's leading off. So here's a windup in the pitch by Harvey. A 655 and above will get him on. And it's going to be a ground ball to first. Flores will handle it for the first out. So that brings up Ender Inciarte. He's been struggling so far in the replay, hitting just .186 with 5 homers and 13 runs batted in. In the actual season, he hit .253 with 5 homers and 15 runs batted in through 34 games. So Harvey looks in for the sign from Rivera. Here's the windup in the pitch. And he'll draw a walk. I almost thought that was going to be a home run there. So a 1-out walk to Inciarte. He only has 3 arms, so I think we're going to try to steal here. See if we can get the jump. It's a 340 and below, and does not get the jump. So Freddie Freeman up now. First baseman is in the actual season hit .344 with 12 homers and 20 runs batted in 34 games, and hitting .327 with 5 homers and 25 RBIs in 28 games. So his power isn't quite there yet, but his average is. See what we can do with a runner on first and 1 down. 523 and above will get him on, and he's going to strike out swinging for the second out of the inning. So next up will be Matt Kemp, who's also on a tear in the actual simulation, hitting .310 with 8 homers and 22 runs batted in. Was hitting .320 with 6 homers and 18 runs batted in the actual season. So pretty close. Right, Mr. Broad? He's not doing too bad, huh? See what he can do here. 638 and above will get him on against Harvey. And he's going to hit a soft ground ball to first. Flores charges it, and he tags Kemp for the out. Kemp tried to dive, but he tagged him up before he reached the base. So after 1 full, it's the Mets 1 and the Braves nothing. So we head to the top of the second. Dickey will face Neil Walker to lead it off here in the second. Walker was hitting .255 with 4 homers and 22 runs batted in through 35 games. And the replay hitting just .186 with a homer and 5 runs batted in, so he's in 22 games, so he's been struggling so far. See what he can do here. Dickey looks for the sign. Here's the windup in the pitch. 673 and above will get him on. And it's a high fastball, swing and a miss, strike 3. So 2 Ks on the day now for Dickey. That'll bring up Jose Reyes, third baseman. Comes into the game hitting just .171 with 3 homers and 7 runs batted in the replay through 24 games. Hit just .189 with 3 homers and 12 runs batted in the actual season through 36 games. So it's been a struggle for him in the real season and the simulation. Let's see what he can do here. one down and nobody on. He'll need a 725 and above to get on against Dickey. And it's going to be a hard ground ball to first. Freeman fields it and steps on the bag himself. So it's 3 unassisted on the putout. So 2 down now. Curtis Granderson, the number 8 hitter, hit just 144 with 2 homers and 11 runs batted in through 35 games. Hitting a little bit better, 207 with a little bit more power, 5 homers and 17 runs batted in so far in the simulation. So he'll need a 777 and above to get on and continue this inning. And he's going to hit a fly ball, deep fly ball to left. This could be trouble, but he reaches up and catches it. He manages to get to it, tracks it down. So that'll do it for the Mets there in the second. They go in order. And I'll bring up Tyler Flowers to lead it off for the Braves. Braves catcher is hitting .382 in the simulation with 2 homers and 13 runs batted in through 23 games. And hit .353 with a homer and 13 runs batted in. So very similar stats. Although he's hit more home runs so far in the simulation in fewer games. So Tyler Flowers steps into the box. He'll need a 565 and above to get on against Harvey. And he's going to hit a fly ball to left till Conforto drifts over to his right and makes the catch. So 1 down now for Nick Markakis. The right fielder was hitting .302 with a homer and 15 runs batted in 34 games. So far through 28 games, hitting whopping .363 with 3 homers and 17 runs batted in. So he's fared even better in the actual simulation. See what he can do here with 1 out. 605 and above will get him on. And he'll hit a shallow pop up the first. Flores runs it down, and Markakis is retired for the 2nd out. That'll bring up Danny Santana, the switch hitting 3rd baseman. He's hitless in 5 at-bats in the simulation. And he was hitless in 9 at-bats in the actual season. Getting a start today. And newly acquired from the Twins. So we'll have to change his picture next time we see him. Mr. Brody will make note of that and get that fixed and pass it on to Miss Maggs, who's in charge of the scorebook and all kinds of team stuff there. She's the team manager also for all the teams. So alright, so that'll bring up Dansby Swanson. 2 down and nobody on. In the actual season, he hit just 174 with 2 homers and 9 runs batted in through 33 games. In 25 games, hitting just 171, but with 5 homers and 17 runs batted in. So he's had a little bit of pop despite his low average, more than in the actual season. See what he can do here with 2 outs and nobody on. And he'll draw a walk, so this way the pitcher isn't leading it off the next innings. So that'll move Santana up to 2nd. So runners on 1st and 2nd now, with 2 down for R.A. Dickey. Hitting just .083, 1 hit and 12 at-bats. And had 2 hits and 15 at-bats in the actual season. See what he can do here. He'll need an 819 and above to continue this inning. So less than 20% chance. And he will strike out. He had a 33% chance to strike out, and he did. So that'll do it for the Braves. At least they get to through the pitcher's spot, and we'll start the next inning with the top of the order. So after 2 full, no score. Brings up Matt Harvey, the pitcher for the Mets. He's hitless in 7 at-bats in the actual season. Sorry, hitless in 15 at-bats. And he was 1 for 9 in 6 games in the replay. So Matt Harvey steps into the box. He'll need an 847, even higher than Dickey's. So he'll need less than just about a 15% chance to get on. Here's a windup in the pitch by Dickey. And he's going to hit a shallow fly ball to left. Kemp's under it and makes the catch for the first out of the third. Cabrera up now. He walked and scored back in the first. And he's going to hit a dribbler in front of the catcher. Flowers will field it and throw to Freeman for the out. So score that at 2-3 on the putout. Brings up Rivera, who knocked in that one with an RBI single, advancing the second on the throw home. And he'll draw a walk, so he's been on twice today. So a 2-out walk to Rivera. Brings up Conforto. He's 0 for 1 in the day. See if he gets the lead here. He's unable to get a good lead against Dickey. And Conforto is going to take Dickey yard. Oh, hold on. No, he doesn't. My bad. Again, that's why I always got to look at the screen there. The pitch is in the dirt and gets away from Flowers. So for a wild pitch. So thankfully it's a wild pitch and not a 2-run homer. So Rivera moves in the scoring position. The Braves will definitely take that over a home run. So Dickey gets a new ball. Here's the windup in the pitch. And he'll draw a walk. So runners on first and second now. It's 2 down for Jay Bruce. He's 0 for 1 so far in the game. And he's going to hit a ground ball to second. Nice backhand grab by Peterson. He throws on the Freeman for the out. So that'll do it for the Mets in the top of the third. So after 2.5, it's the Mets 1 and the Braves nothing. Brings up Jace Peterson 0 for 1. And a high fastball, big swing and a miss. So that's Harvey's third K of the day. Brings up Edner Inciante, who walked his first time up. And it's going to be a base hit to right. So Inciarte is on again. He was on a fielder's choice last time. But he is on first with 1 down. I think we're going to try to steal again to get in position for Freddie Freeman. Should we do a hit and run? I think we're going to try another outright steal. See if we can get the jump. So 340 and below, he'll get a jump, and he does not. So Inciarte is unable. We might try a hit and run now. Let's try a hit and run with Freeman. And he gets hit by a pitch. So runners on first and second with 1 down. From Matt Kemp. He's been hot as of late. No, just do a straightaway swing. And he will strike out. A big cut there. He was going for a 3-run homer there, but he comes up empty. So 2 down now for Tyler Flowers, 0 for 1. And he's going to take 1 yard. Over, Bruce can just watch it go. And it's a 3-run home run for the Braves. And they take a 3-1 lead. No doubt about that one. Harvey's disgusted with himself on that one. Brings up Markakis now. 0 for 1 in the day. And he's going to hit a ground ball to first. Flores flips into the pitcher covering, and Markakis is retired. So 3 runs, 2 hits, and nobody left on base on the big 3-run home run by Tyler Flowers. Gives the Braves a 3-run lead, and Dickey now comes to the mound with a 2-run lead. So due up for the Mets will be Flores, Walker, and Reyes. Flores 0 for 1 in the day. Here's a windup in the pitch by Dickey. It's going to be a little number in front of the plate. Shallow pop-up, actually. way up there. Flowers calls for it and makes the catch for the first out of the inning. Then I'll bring up Neil Walker 0 for 1. And he's going to double to down the right field line into the corner. Walker comes up with it, throws it to second, but not before Walker is in there with a double. So 1 out double for Walker. Reyes up now 0 for 1. It's going to be a ground ball to Freeman. He'll take it himself. Walker will advance to third on the play. Fielder's choice. Brings up Curtis Granderson 0 for 1. He's going to hit a little nubber to third. Takes a bad hop off Santana's chest, but he recovers and throws to Freeman for the out. So that'll do it for the Mets in the fourth. So 3.5 are in the books. And it's Atlanta 3 and New York 1. So Danny Santana leads it off here for the Braves. He walked his first time up. Slow breaking ball, strike 3 called. So 1 down here in the Atlanta fourth. Brings up Dansby Swanson, who also walked his first time up. And he'll walk again. So Harvey's been a little wild as he's walked 4. He's actually let up more walks and hits. So it brings up Dickey. No 1 out and run on first, so he's going to have him bunt. So he gets it down. Harvey's going to go after the lead runner, and he throws high, and the runner is safe. So both runners will reach on the fielder's choice. Dickey reaches. Swanson is safe at second. So runners on first and second with 1 down for Jace Peterson, who's 0 for 2 on the day. And he's going to hit one to second. Hard line drive. Walker picks it out of thin air. Runners have to scamper back to their bags. So 2 down now for Inciarte. He's 1 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. He's been on base twice. And he'll walk. The second walk of the day. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 down for Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 with a run scored. So 898 and above will be a home run, and it's going to be a single lace to left. Swanson will come around and score. And Dickey will come around, and he's going to be safe as Rivera cannot hold on to the ball. So 2 runs come in on the RBI, 2-run single by Freeman, and the Braves' lead is now 5-1. So Freeman moves into scoring position on the throw home. So it'll be runners on second and third with 2 down for Matt Kemp, who's 0 for 2 on the day. A wicked slider, strike 3 called. So Kemp was fooled on that one. But Braves scored 2 on 1 hit and 2 runners left on base. And after 4 full, it's Atlanta 5 and New York 1. So Dickey now is enjoying a 4-run lead. Matt Harvey leads it off. Up here. I want to make sure there's a computer manager. So Harvey leads it off, and he will bat for himself, and he will strike out. 3rd K of the day for Dickey. Brings up Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. It's going to be a shallow fly ball to center, and Inciarte's there, and he makes the catch for out number 2. So it brings up Rivera. He's 1 for 1 with a single and a walk, and an RBI in the day. And he'll draw a 2-out walk. Brings up Conforto. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Dickey has held the Mets to just 2 hits today after 5 full. So Dickey very much on his A games, got that hard knuckleball dancing around. So Tyler Flowers, who had a big 3-run home run his last time up to give the Braves a 3-run lead at the time. Since then they've tacked on 2. Will lead it off in the Brave 5th. And he's going to hit a hot shot to third. Backhand grab by Reyes and throws to Flores for the out. So score that one a 5-3. The first out of the 5th. Nick Markakis 0 for 2 on the day. And he'll draw a 1-out walk. Brings up Santana, who's 0 for 1 with a walk. So Harvey has issued 6 walks now on the day. Santana still looking for his first hit as a Brave. Maybe he will once we get a... Oh, let's see what happens here. And it's going to be a hardline drive, and Harvey will pull it in. Maybe once we change uniforms, he'll get a hit. So 2 down now, and Markakis at first for Dansby Swanson. He's walked twice and scored a run. No official at-bats until now. So it's a tapper on the end of the bat. Walker picks it up and throws it to Flores for the out. So after 5 full, it's the Braves 5 and the Mets 1. So the Mets will send up Bruce, Flores, and Walker up against Dickey. Jay Bruce 0 for 2 on the day. Shallow fly ball to center, and Ciarte is there and makes the catch for out number 1. I'll bring up Flores, who's 0 for 2 on the day. And he's going to smash one. Deep fly ball to left. Kemp chases it towards the line, and he makes a great running catch. So Flores is out number 2. Brings up Neil Walker. Base is empty and 2 down. Walker's 1 for 2 on the day. And it's going to be a soft ground ball to second. Gets a late start, charge it, throws it to Freeman for the final out of the inning. So again, the Mets go in order. And after 5.5, trail the Braves by 4. Braves will send up Dickey and then the top of the order. Dickey's 0 for 2 with a run scored. And he's going to lace a double to left. Conforto goes all the way to the wall. Conforto throws it in, and Dickey is there, slides in head first with a double. Managers definitely don't like to see that head first slide, especially by pitchers, but gets himself a leadoff double. Jace Peterson up now. He's 0 for 3 on the day. And he's going to hit a ground ball to short. Cabrera ranges to his left and throws to Flores for the out. Dickey will hold at second. Brings up Inciarte, who's singled and walked twice and scored a run. And this time he'll strike out swinging. So 2 down now in the Atlanta 6th. Brings up Freddie Freeman 1 for 2 with a couple of runs batted in and a run scored. And he's going to hit a high hopper to second. Floor Walker has it, throws to Flores for the final out. So no runs, 1 hit, and 1 man left on base. So Atlanta takes a 4-run lead going into the 7th. It'll be Reyes, Granderson, and Sewald. Reyes 0 for 2. And he's going to hit a tapper to Santana. Will throw over to Freeman for the out number 1. Granderson's 0 for 2 on the day. And he'll draw a walk. 5th walk of the day for Dickey. action going the Atlanta bullpen now as Dickey has reached his threshold of 26 batters. Brings up Sewald, the pitcher. I imagine they're going to pinch hit for him here. And no, they're not. Oh, no, Rivera's going to pinch hit. So, TJ Rivera. 2 Riveras on the Mets. He will pinch hit. Let's check out his stats. So, hit just 147 with 2 homers and 3 runs batted in 17 games in the simulation. But hit 306 with a homer and 9 runs batted in the actual season. So, he's not fared quite as well in limited duties with the Mets here in the replay. He'll need a 635 and above to get on against Dickey. And this could be 2. Ground ball to short. Swanson Fields throws to Peterson for the out. So they don't, no return throw. So they do get the lead runner. So it's going to be 2 down now with Rivera on first for Asdrubal Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. So he'll need at least a 655 and above to continue the inning. He will not do that as it's a hard line at a first, and Freeman makes the catch. The 7th inning stretch time here in New York. In Atlanta. And through 6.5, it's the Braves 5 and the Mets 1. Dickey's just allowed 2 hits to the Mets. So Matt Kemp will lead it off, 0 for 3 on the day. So despite coming into the day on a hot streak, he seems to have cooled off today a bit. Till now, he laces a single to left. So leadoff single for Kemp. Brings up Tyler Flowers. He's 1 for 3 with a 3-run home run to get the Braves scoring started. And he'll lace another single for his 2nd hit of the day. Kemp will move up to 2nd. And we are not going to advance him with nobody out. So runners on 1st and 2nd. Braves hoping to add to their lead. Brings Markakis up, 0 for 2 with a walk. And he's going to hit a hard line drive to right, and Bruce will pick it up out of thin air. Runners hold. So 1 down now for Santana, who's 0 for 2 with a walk. And he's going to hit a fly ball to right. Bruce is there. He'll make the catch. That's not going to do us any good. So I'm going to have Kemp hold. Brings up Dansby Swanson. That might have been a good idea, though. So Swanson doesn't get on. They'll have the pitcher leading up, but that's all right. We have a 4-run lead. And it's going to be a wild pitch. So runners move up to 2nd and 3rd. Swanson back in the box. Salas up there now pitching for the Mets. And he's going to lace a single, so that'll bring home at least 1. And Flowers will come around and score 2, so a 2-run single for Swanson. So let's look at Fernando Salas. Real life stats, you're struggling. 6.11 ERA, an 0-1 record, and 17 2/3 innings. In 11 innings, he's got 9.82 ERA. Of course, this is probably after scoring those 2 runs, so it's probably slightly lower coming in. It's getting close to that 11 mark. So that'll bring up Dickey. 1 for 3 with a run scored. Double last time up, and he'll strike out this time. Misses badly on that. So 2 down now. Not sure what happened there. Oh, it's a wild pitch. Okay, Swanson invents the 2nd wild pitch. Dickey back in the box. And he'll hit a fly ball to center. Grand will squeeze it for the out. So that'll do it for the Braves in the 7th, but they put up 2 more and now have a 7-1 lead over the Mets. Brings up the catcher, Rivera. He's 1 for 1 with a couple of walks and an RBI. Dickey back out there again. And he'll lace a single to left. Only the third hit of the day allowed by Dickey. And now I think Rivera has 2 of those hits. Brings up Conforto 0 for 2 with a walk. And another single to right, so I think that is going to be it. So the Braves manager comes out and it's going to remove Dickey now after 7+ innings. Responsible for both base runners on, but it definitely is in line from the win. Let's see, who do we got coming up now? So we have a lefty, righty, and a switch hitter. We're going to worry about that lefty coming up, so probably going to want to bring in a lefty. Let's check out the Braves bullpen. Clarity here. 3 2/3 innings pitched so far, and he pitched 12.2 in the actual season. The 6.39 ERA. Yeah, we'll bring in him. At least one batter. So Flaherty's got the lowest usage percentage too. Usually I'd try to go up from the lowest percentage, depending upon the situation. If it's a closer situation, obviously I'll bring in the closer, but try to even out that usage. Flaherty, the number 9. We'll do a double switch back. Yeah, it doesn't matter that much. So Conforto first and Rivera at second for Jay Bruce, and Flaherty comes in. Looks in for the sign from Flowers. He'll need a 673 and above to get on against Flaherty. He would just nobody out. The first 2 runners on, and this could be 2. Ground ball to second. Fields it, tosses Swanson, fries to Freeman, double play. Rivera advanced to third. So 1 pitch and 2 outs. So 2 down now for Wilmer Flores. He was 0 for 3 against Dickey. So he need a 694 and above to get on. 768 and above to knock in the run. And it's going to be a wild pitch, and Rivera will score from third with the second Met run. So it's a 7-2 game now. And it's going to be a high hopper to short. Swanson has it, throws it to Freeman for the out. So 2 down now. I mean, 3 down. That will end the inning. So we head to the Atlanta 8th. Josh Smoker out there now for the Mets. Smoker has no record on the season with no decisions, with 7.27 ERA in 8 2/3 innings, and a 7.88 in the actual season with 0-1 record. So has struggled in both the simulation and the regular season. Peterson leads it off. He's 0 for 4, and he's going to hit himself a double to straightaway center field. So that'll bring up Enciarte. He's 1 for 2 on the day with a couple of walks and runs scored. Peterson takes his lead from second, and Enciarte is going to strike out swinging. Smoker smokes him. Freddie Freeman, 1 for 3 with a couple RBIs and a run scored. And he'll draw a walk. So first and second with 1 down. Brings up Kemp. Still looking. Oh, actually, got to hit his last time up. He's 1 for 4 with a run scored. And he's going to hit a long ball to left. It's going to be a 3-run homer for Kemp. So he continues his hot hitting. It's going to be a big 3-run homer, and it's a 10-2 lead for the Braves. So both Freeman and Kemp have had decent days again. And it's a 8-run Atlanta lead. So Tyler Flowers, he himself hit a 3-run home run in the 3rd. Steps up to the plate. Smoker's still out there. He'll draw a walk. Markakis up now. And it'll be a strikeout. Swinging. And that'll do it for the Braves, but they tack on 3 on the 3-run home run by Matt Kemp. Oh, actually 2 outs. Jump the gun again. Santana 0 for 3. And he'll guard a double, so the inning continues. 2-out double for Santana. Let's go for that. Why not? Oh, and he gets gunned down trying to stretch it into a triple. I think the run does come in. Yeah. No, it doesn't come in. Oh well. I think we have a big enough lead now. So we head to the top of the 9th. The Mets will need 8 runs to continue this game. Neil Walker up now. Eric O'Flaherty back out there. I think we're gonna take out O'Flaherty, give somebody else a little work. Let's see, who do we got coming up here? Not that it really matters. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, we'll get. So we switch. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Switch hitter, and lefty. So it doesn't really matter. Let's just go with our. See who needs some work here. Mott. 2 innings now. Not quite yet. Let's try Kroll here. Kroll, no record, 6 innings pitched, and he actually pitched 13. Yeah, we'll bring Kroll. We'll let Kroll try to finish it off here. Ian Kroll comes in the pitch for the Braves. Walker up to the plate. 1 for 3 today so far. He'll draw a walk. Jose Reyes 0 for 3. And he'll lace a single, so the first 2 runners on for the Mets. First and second now. Brings up Curtis Granderson. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. And he'll strike him out for the first out. Big swing and a miss. And I'm sure they'll have pinch hitter for Smoker here. No. Yeah, Duda. Okay, I thought so. So the lefty Duda against Kroll. He'll need a 655 and above to get on. And he'll lace a double to left. Kroll is getting knocked around here. Runner attempts the extra base, and Flowers can't get the tag down, so he's going to be safe. So 2 runs come across. A 10-4 game now. Brings up his Julio Cabrera. No action yet in the Atlanta plan. And he'll strike out. Swing and a miss for out number 2. Brings up the catcher. Is 2 for 2 with couple runs scored in an RBI. Some action in the Atlanta bullpen now, just in case. And it won't be necessary as Kroll strikes him out. Strike 3 called, and that'll do it. So the Braves beat the Mets by a score of 10-4. Let's take a look at the box score. We exit out. So pitching first. So Dickey goes to 3-1, 7 innings pitched, 4 hits allowed, just 2 runs, 5 walks, and 3 strikeouts. gets the victory. Matt Harvey takes the loss, 5 innings pitched, 3 hits allowed, 5 runs, all of them earned, 6 walks and 6 strikeouts. For the Braves, hitting stars, Matt Kemp and Tyler Flowers, actually Freddie too. Freeman is 1 for 3, continued his hot hitting with 2 runs scored and 2 runs batted in. Matt Kemp, 2 for 5 with a home run, 2 runs scored, 3 runs batted in. And Flowers was 2 for 4 with 2 runs batted in. 3 runs batted in and 2 runs scored. Swanson was 1 for 2 with a couple walks and 2 RBIs and runs scored. So that is it. Sim the rest of these games here. Advance to the next day. Let's take a look at our standings. Yeah. Ooh, now Kemp and Freeman are still on the hot list. Are here. So the Yankees are a 4-game lead on Baltimore. Boston currently struggling, 13-16. Minnesota's ahead in the Central. Kansas City 3 games behind them. Houston 4.5 ahead of Seattle. The Nats are 3 games ahead of the Braves. Cincinnati, surprisingly, is 5.5 games ahead of Pittsburgh in the Central. And in the West, it's LA, Arizona, and Colorado, pretty much like it's set up now, with the Dodgers are this 3.5 game lead on the Arizona. So those are your standings. So perhaps we'll maybe play a LA Dodgers game here. No, not with the pitchers, because they're probably not going to pitch next. So we'll see. Let's take a quick look and see what that game might be. I think there's a reason I simmed that Red Sox game, so I think Sale might be pitching again. Nope, Porcello, so probably not going to feature that game. But anyway, we'll see. We'll see what game looks good, what pitching matchup looks good, and we'll feature that on the channel next. So it's been Eric from Higher Ground Gaming with my co-host Mr. Brody. We'll see you in the next Digital Diamond baseball game. So if you like the videos, like and subscribe. Again, just to let you know, we have a Patreon account going. So if you like these videos and like to see more of them and help support the channel, not necessary, but consider possibly pledging $1 a month. That's all we ask, and you can get that'll qualify you for patron-only specific content, so we're releasing some special videos on that coming up, and also give you a chance to win a free Steam key, which we're going to give away in the first of every month. If you're at the $3 pledge level, you get to join the Brody Bunch, and you get to be an exclusive member of Mr. Brody's Bunch, and you will get 3 chances to win a Steam key, as well as we will do a video of your choice, kind of a let's play. We'll do like a game a week for 4 weeks. And at the $5 level, you'll get 6 chances to win a Steam key. And we will have either one game with bi-weekly videos for a month, or you can do 2 different games of your choice, which Mr. Brody and I will play and give commentary on. So that's it. So thank you for your support. If you like these videos, like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next Digital Diamond baseball video. So take care and God bless. Bye-bye.